Our world is building, digging, and changing. But construction sites don't just produce progress, they also generate enormous amounts of waste: earth, rubble, concrete, and asphalt. Normally, all of this has to laboriously removed, separated, and disposed of. This results in high costs, CO2 emissions, and time-consuming disposal.
No matter which job site it is. So mainly you have productivity, then you have cost efficiency, and of course sustainability. These are, I think, overall the main issues which contractors face generally today.
But an innovation from Finland is changing the rules of the game. The ALLU screening bucket transforms excavators and wheel loaders into a mobile recycling center. Materials are screened, shredded, and reused directly on site.
ALLU is a global organization founded in 1985 in Finland by the family Joninen, and is today a global market player, market leader when it comes to screening buckets. The innovation behind is to turn a construction site into efficient, productive, and sustainable application at site.
Far too much material continues to be removed from construction sites, even though it could often be used directly on-site. Transportation not only causes enormous CO2 emissions and costs, but also significantly influences how work is carried out on a construction site.
In a conventional way, a construction site was done that you have been digging out, the material has been brought to a truck, the truck was driving to a landfill, was leaving the material there. And this is exactly where ALLU has its solutions. With our screening bucket, we are directly at site using the material, processing it, screening, crushing, mixing, whatever is needed, and are able to turn down not only the time that is wasted for going with the trucks, but also increasing the efficiency.
The solution? A bucket that can do more. ALLU transforms the excavator into a multi-talented machine. It crushes, screens and separates materials directly on site, quickly, reliably and sustainably.
So Alessandro, now we're going to explain and show the ALLU DN312. We're going to use this material and we want to screen out the unwanted big stones. And this is very important. After you have screened and sorted out all the unwanted materials, all the big stones, then you have really fine material inside the trench. This is very important because we want to compact the soil afterwards, because without compaction, water can get inside. And of course, if it's not compacted, it's not stable.
The ALLU screening bucket is a bucket with turnable drums, and these rotating drums you can configure with different blades, with different configurations. And we recently, in this year, have been launching our VD, variable drum solution. Here you are even more faster at site to change the drum with a different configuration that you need. We have blades from TS for screening, we have X blade for mixing, crushing, and that can be done directly on site. Just a few screws to be taken off the drum, putting a new drum in, and ready to be working again. That's the efficiency that ALLU brings, that are able to listen to the market, listen to our customers, and bringing the ideas back to reality.
How can we increase speed? How can we be more sustainable? How can we save even more money by improving our processes? Those are the questions which are typically coming every day from the customers. And so we think a lot about different solutions, and often enough the problems which are described are completely new.
The industry is under tremendous pressure, I would say. We are talking about labor shortage, we are talking about environmental requirements that are increasing more and more, and efficiency demands. And here is exactly the solution offering from ALLU. We are working innovative, sustainable and future-orientated. And that's what we see, that's what we want to have, and developing together with our partners, with our customers at site, further our products and system offerings to exactly address these needs.
Although many have tried to copy the system, ALLU remains the market leader when it comes to screening technology on construction sites.
also here ALLU plays an important role to lower the CO2 emissions by increasing the productivity and being sustainable. That's what is ALLU made for, that's where ALLU lives for.
The big advantage for you on the job site here, you can finish the job site pretty quick. So you now screen the material and afterwards you can stay inside the excavator and do all the rest of the work. So it's a mobile solution and it's there when you need it. So if you finish here in this area, then you move forward and then you just pick it up again and then you move on working. So you keep the flow going.
Okay.
The construction industry is undergoing enormous change. A shortage of skilled workers, increasing environmental regulations, and pressure to improve efficiency are calling for new approaches. This is precisely why solutions that simplify work processes and conserve resources are becoming increasingly important.
The need for sustainability and also reusing resources, because we don't have endless resources on this planet, it's getting more and more important. The customers themselves are interested in sustainability, and the EU additionally puts even more regulations on that. So you don't only have to take care about sustainability, but you have also to document how they take care of sustainability. They have to prove that. In my opinion, you will need in the future even mobile solutions to keep the resources on the place where you create them and also where you rebuild them inside of the job site. You don't want to take care about which tools do I have the tool. The best indicator if you have a good product is if the operator does not have to take care about anything. It works when he needs it, and it works still in 10 years or in 5 years. This is what you want to have to reduce downtime. They just operate, they work when they have to work, and they're pretty easy to maintain.
Ja, einfach effizienter und schneller. Und keine LKWs dauerhaft laden, sondern arbeiten mit dem Bagger und keine stupide Ladearbeiten mit dem Bagger.
When I saw the first time an ALLU bucket, I was totally amazed about this. Privately, I'm driving an environmental friendly car. We are having solar panels on the house, and that's exactly also where ALLU addresses the environmental protection. That's also part of my ambitious, part of my heart, and that's why I'm feeling proud working for ALLU.
Here, where others see only rubble and dirt, a true hidden champion is at work, separating the valuable from the superfluous, thus leading the construction industry into the future not only cost efficiently, but also innovatively and sustainably.